Hey guys, welcome back to Loud Intuition. This is another What Are Their Intentions reading. I have here the corresponding tarot cards for each zodiac sign, and I will at random pick what the next reading, who it will be for. So let's just jump right into it. I'm going to shuffle these with my eyes closed and pick one of these vice versa tarots. I'm really liking the way this is going because there is a with these cards from the book, there is a different point of view or a different perspective on where you are right now, how you're feeling, all that good stuff. So it just gives us something else to go off of a guide. So let's see, go ahead and pick something here. We have Cancer, and you're coming up in this position. So this is the face forward, and this is kind of the backward. So we're going to read what the book says in regards to facing this way. I took a break in between readings. So I did, I believe, Aquarius, Taurus, and Virgo, if I'm not mistaken. And during my break, you know, I definitely still channel messages and all that good stuff. And so I feel guided to not only read from the book what this means, but also to pull some tarot cards associated with it. I'm also feeling guided to do it at the end, where with those previous three readings, I didn't do either. So I didn't read it at the end and see how it tied in, and I also did not clarify with the tarot. So Cancer, you're going to kick that off with your cardinal self. We do have the North Node in Cancer. That is all about progression. The North Node is, so kind of makes sense in a sense. I'll also be pulling a romance angel. I'm sorry, not romance angel. Archangel Michael cards as well. I did not previously clarify those, and I will. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and get into your What Are Their Intentions reading, and we'll tie it all in together at the end. Okay, first. So we have the full overall energy here. So overall, I feel that right now, Cancer, you are embarking on a new beginning. So I feel that that is one of many things, or there are multiple things that you are starting over with. But it's like at the same time, it's all the same as well, because everything is new. I feel that that did not make any sense, or I did not articulate my thoughts properly, because that's not, okay, yeah, I'm hearing that that's not exactly, so, okay, let me see how else I can put this. Cancer, I feel like right now, you're embarking, like you are just working with a clean slate here. And I do mean clean. It's like you have a dry erase board with all of this arithmetic all over it. And it's just cluttered with formulas and explanations and examples. And it's like you take the eraser and you just erase the board. Hell, you even take Windex and a napkin and clean it really good, because I feel that's kind of what you've went through, a major purge, a major reboot. And so when I say that there's new beginnings in one area, more than one area, that's what I mean. It's like you erase the entire, not the memory base, but just not even wanting that to play a factor in where you're going, where you're coming from, I should say. Yeah, you don't want it to influence where you're going, things that you've experienced in the past. And I'm also getting this energy of like everything everything can be swept up in this energy. Nothing is off limits. Nothing is exempt from being erased off the board. So let's see here. This is the clarifying deck, Golden Universal. So the overall energy between you and your partner right now is the King of Pentacles. So I feel that there is a mutual respect for each other's boundaries at this point. I feel that the both of you can respect each other's boundaries because you're both really focused on the self. I'm feeling a bit of selfish energy coming from this. Also, very stubborn energy. Not really willing to budge on anything that will compromise security at this time. So this is how you're both feeling, but this is independent of each other. So this is speaking on terms of where you stand and where they stand. You both are in this place of not willing to, like I said, compromise the security or whatever that means to you. I also feel that you both are in a energy of I don't want to say confidence, but just very self-assured. Not seeking any validation. Just really focused on yourself. You're not externalizing much besides the fact that you do want to be on the lookout for people who may not be beneficial at this point. You're really internal right now. Very selfish. I'm getting very selfish energy here. So that's the heart of the matter. That's kind of where you are mutually. How you're secretly feeling, Cancer, is I feel that you, again, it speaks to this new beginning here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. I'm sorry, I didn't show you guys the card. The overall energy here, I mean the mutual energy between the both of you is the King of Pentacles. So yeah, you are really embodying this new start here. And you have the support of God behind you. You really do. So I feel that you are definitely on the right path. You're on to something here. You are moving towards growth. I feel that this is more of a receptive energy, like you're receiving this more than giving it. I'm not getting that. So you're just open to everything that you receive right now that is going to benefit you. Like I said, it's like this is you with the King of Pentacles. Like really in that energy. When I was shuffling, the Queen of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck, or before I started shuffling. So like I said, that new energy here. Beneath that we have the Ten of Swords. So this is the end. This is the beginning. You know what I mean? So it's just going, you're leaving that behind. It's done and over with. Whatever this Ten of Swords meant for you, you're on to bigger and better things here with the Ace of Pentacles. And that's all you're really focused on, the practical. how is this growing you? How does this benefit you in a positive way? It's like you really don't have room for anything but good right now. You're not attracting anything negative, and if you are, you don't have time for it. You don't even see it. You're not going to feed it any type of energy. How your partner is secretly feeling, we have the Seven of Wands. So I feel that your partner is prevailing right now. They see that they've made some type of progress in life. They feel that they've finally overcome an obstacle. There's always going to be more, but they feel that they have overcome something that in the past they struggled with. I do feel as well that this person is having to defend this victory. They're having to not only communicate but also take action in the fact that they feel that it is rightfully theirs, that they have earned it. I'm feeling that this is how the person feels about you. So I feel that possibly in the past they struggled within this relationship, and they want to show and tell how they've overcome those struggles, and they're going to really show and tell why they feel validated in the position that they're in right now. I also feel that external to this person are people that don't agree with it either. Or if they agree with it, they have a freaking funny way of showing it. So typically those would be haters. So yeah, just to sum it up, they have some haters. What you don't know about this relationship is the Strength card. So immediately I'm feeling that you may not be aware that this relationship is going to require a lot of strength from you, a lot of consciously being present in the moment to know why you're here, what you're doing this for, what the plan is, how to stay on task, just constantly being present to fight off any type of temptation. And I feel that this is still yet a mutual energy for both you and your person. They may not be aware of the temptations that could possibly lurk up amongst you guys. So just having to have patience, be in the moment, and very aware of your surroundings and your current needs, wants, prioritizing those things. So we'll definitely clarify everything. Your advice is interesting. Three of Swords. So, immediately I got don't forget. So kind of some forgive, not forget energy here, but I'm getting don't forget here. Possible outcome, we have the Two of Pentacles. So this talks about managing, weighing up options, staying busy, but we'll definitely clarify all of these. So let's get right into it. Cancer, the mutual energy between the both of you, the heart of the matter, the core of this relationship, the foundation. We have the King of Pentacles. So let's clarify this for Cancer, the King of Pentacles, for the mutual energy between both Cancer and their partner. And I have 2. We have the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So these are a lot of people here. But just speaking on the characteristics of these people, I feel that, okay, so I was guided to acknowledge the fact that these are people. Okay, so with that being said, I'm being guided to read them as 2 separate people. So whichever you resonate with most. One of you are very steadfast on communication right now. So one of you may be really wanting to express something very hastily, very demanding, very swift communication, direct, ready to express, like just really communicate here. The other is very passionate. Normally the Queen of Wands is a go-getter, but I'm feeling very receptive energy here. So this could be you, because I've already explained that you are in a receptive energy. But it doesn't have to be. You could be the person that is coming in with some communication. But it makes sense that the person that is receiving the communication is the receptive one. But I'm getting very receptive energy from this Queen of Wands, whereas typically she's going to get what it is that she wants. I feel that this Queen here, the energy that I'm getting from her is just very confident. I'm also getting some very, okay, that this Queen of Wands is listening to her intuition as well. This is very much so her spirit animal here with the black cat. So she could be getting downloads, he or she, about this communication, or there's something that I'm feeling here where this other person is aware, is expecting this communication. So I do want to get another card on this, just one more for the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Swords with the King of Pentacles for Cancer. Overall mutual energy between them and their partner. So let's get one more card. And we have the Ten of Wands. One more. Seven of Pentacles. So someone here wants to communicate about the past. Someone here wants to communicate about the past, about what has happened. Where are we now? I'm getting, look what we've come up with. Look at what we did together. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what we've created here. Because it was a lot of hard work put into it, a lot of patience as well. And so I feel that someone here wants to dissect the past and see how you guys got to where you are, basically. So with you, with the Ace of Pentacles, this receptive energy, receiving blessings, very appreciative of them, working with that energy, not being stagnant within it. I do feel that this is receptive energy here. So I don't see this as you giving out an Ace of Pentacles, but more so receiving. So let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles for Cancer and how Cancer is secretly feeling. So like I mentioned earlier, you could be secretly, you're very intuitive, Cancer. So you could be secretly, intuitively anticipating this, whatever this Ace of Pentacles is to you, whatever this offer is to you. So let's clarify this Ace of Pentacles for Cancer. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, whoever this is coming into you. I feel that you're anticipating their arrival here. You too also want to make sure that your response, or how you welcome this person, is very balanced and practical as well. 5E, Knight of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles for Cancer. So this position is supposed to explain how Cancer is secretly feeling, but I'm getting a lot of receptive energy here. Possibly because it has something to do with the past, and you're in like, you're in full energy right now. You're like, what? What past? Like, I don't know anything about that. Like, I'm gone. So, to find out how you secretly feel is like, what? I don't secretly feel anything. I'm over it, you know. Is what I'm getting. So let's see here. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles for Cancer. Yeah, you're like secretly feeling like this. You ask, you shall receive. Because I'm like, well, wait. I read intuitively, so one would possibly say, well, if it's in the position of what Cancer is secretly feeling, then Cancer is secretly feeling like offering. That may be the case for some, but I'll be, I could be here all day giving every scenario. I read intuitively, and I was getting more of a receptive energy, but when I started focusing on the intention behind this position, here we are with the Nine of Pentacles. So, stable, abundant, balanced, independent. Let's get one more card for Cancer and how Cancer is secretly feeling for the cross watcher, or for you to confirm this, you know what I mean? If this hasn't already been a confirmation for you. Okay, I have 2 cards, possibly even 3. 5 of Wands, 8 of Cups. So yeah, you're, like I said, you're wanting to leave all that behind. All of the, whatever the conflict was. Like I said, this person possibly had obstacles in the past, because to get to the 7 of Wands, you have to go through the 5 and the 6 of Wands. And so here we are with the 5 of Wands, and you kind of emotionally taking a break from that, or taking a break from the emotions attached to the conflict here, to the competition. You've accepted this opportunity, and you're just wanting to have a fresh start here with the Ace of Wands. Does not necessarily mean that you've left this person by far, but definitely removed yourself from the past, from past hurt, past thoughts, past behaviors, whatever contributed to this relationship that did not help grow it. So let's clarify the 7 of Wands of how your partner is secretly feeling here. Let's clarify the 7 of Wands for your partner. Judgment. So yeah, this person is being judged, 1. And 2, they are prevailing. Like I said, they feel that they've reached a new level in life. They feel that it is now time to, 1, give thanks, but to them this is like a really big deal. They feel that they have done a good job in something. Like, this is something that they're seeking validation from the heavens. Like, they're really feeling very proud of themselves, and they're like screaming it to the world, you know what I mean? Whatever this obstacle was. So we'll get clarification on that. But this also talks about reconciliation and someone asking or seeking forgiveness, and just trying to reconcile something. Doesn't necessarily have to be to get back together if you two are broken up, but more so just wanting that forgiveness, having that conversation and forgiving here. So what was the obstacle that Cancer's partner, could be dedication? They were not dedicated, or could not find anything to dedicate themselves to, or they were dedicated to work. Could have been the obstacle, money. So what was the obstacle that Cancer's partner experienced in the past? What was the obstacle in the past for Cancer's partner? Nine of Wands. So this person, I'm getting selfish again, but this person could have kind of just been looking out for their self, just seeing what it was. They wouldn't make any moves or they wouldn't do anything unless it benefited them. Could have been an obstacle in the past here. They could have just been giving you very little here, especially with the Page of Pentacles, not really investing in this partnership with you. Very guarded as well. They had walls up. So you didn't have the password, like you didn't have what it took, or not that you didn't have what it took, but you didn't have whatever it was that they needed to feel comfortable enough to break down those walls. And sometimes most of the time, it really has nothing to do with the opposite person, why their walls are up or why they don't put them down. That's something that they have to heal on their own and put those walls down. So there's no magic code in real life. You just have to put your own walls down. Okay? There's definitely, if you ask for assistance, God can definitely send people in your life to assist you through that. But ultimately, you have to do the work. So let's clarify the Nine of Wands for Cancer's partner, along with Judgment and the Seven of Wands for how they are secretly feeling. Five of Pentacles. So still in a feeling of obstacle here. Could have something to do with finances. Four of Swords, bottom of the deck. So this person is really thinking, really praying and meditating about possibly how to come out of the cold or how to overcome this deficit. So if in the past this person was very closed off and wasn't operating in their full potential here, they could have taken some losses in a practical sense. So they are really thinking about how to overcome that obstacle now. So again, like I said at the beginning, there are plenty of obstacles that we all must face throughout life, but I feel that there is a highlight on the fact that this person is very aware that they are aware of all the obstacles and they're actively working towards them. That's why they have this they stop and have this moment of thanks and give praise for overcoming something here. So overcoming the walls that they built up. You know what I mean? So what you don't know about this relationship is the Strength card. So let's clarify this. What is it that Cancer does not know? Let's clarify the Strength for what Cancer does not know. Page of Cups. So I feel that you may not be the Empress. Major Arcana. Cancer, you may not be aware that this person is going to ask for forgiveness here. Going to extend an olive branch, the Devil card. Bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. So you may not be aware that this person is going to apologize or they are seeking an apology because they view you as the Empress and they have this attachment to you that's borderline toxic. But being that the Strength card is here, you know what? I love Angelic Karma. She taught me something here that has never failed me. She says that wherever the Strength card is, the devil is lurking. And it's never failed me. Every time I pull the Strength card, the devil is like right there, like 2 cards behind it, or, oh, I'm happy I did that. Look, Ace of Cups right behind the Hierophant. It's just lurking. It's somewhere because basically you have to have the strength to overcome the devil. It's pretty, you know, A plus B equals C. But yeah, this person sees you as the Empress. I feel that it took them a very long time, if not a long time. It took a lot of work, a lot of internal work for them to accept that. They definitely previously acknowledged it, but to accept it here, they are at the very beginning stages of that with the Page of Cups here. This video is going to cut out. I did not know that it was going to go that long. So I'm going to go ahead and be proactive and just go ahead and end it before it just cuts me off. And then I'll do you guys a part 2. Okay, Cancer? So I'll be right back. Stay right there.